Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast with me, host Imperial Dane, the one and only master propaganda hero, like defender of the fatherland, off here to a 1v1 on Tuscan Vineyards. The north it is Delirious, fighting here for the German army, Deutschland. The Deutsches Afrika Korps with a double bike opener here, but forming up here with the 3rd Panzergrenadier Division. In the south it is RedxWings, the reddest of wings, fighting for freedom, democracy and liberty. Here with the US 3rd Infantry Division, we got scouts, we got bikes, we got heavy weapons, armoured and airborne versus Panzerjäger, armoured support and Italian infantry. As always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for continued generous and heroic support of the Propagandacast. Keeps making all these videos possible, and a big thanks to those who keep commenting and liking on them. Helps out immensely with the YouTube algorithms. So, off we are here. Panzer rushing forwards quite aggressively here. With the bike backing up here. There goes second bike out with Delirious. That is definitely a very bold opening. Meanwhile, right wing's going in boldly with his jeep. Probably anticipating at least one bike, clearly two. Definitely looking to mess up his opponent's early game here.
Riflemen are ready.
Going straight for the jeep here, or the bike here with the jeep.
German infantry.
Trying, of course, to ensure he doesn't lose the bike, but also he wants to get that fuel point. Wants to get both fuel points, which might be a bit too greedy here from Delirious in the early game. This is RedxWings.
Simmer down. We're up. Get eyes on target.
Second bike arriving, catching here the jeep's only a bit of twist as RedxWings was not expecting two bikes. Because no one expects the double bike opening. There you go, so preparing he will under fire. More troops bring in, punch being multi, rushing in the bike here. Should probably just get both bikes to deal with the jeep if anything. Delirious is very aggressively greedy opening here though. Very much falling short, punch goes all the way here. As RedxWings gets aggressive and conscious spotted what Delirious is doing, of course just charged in there. Had it not been for that jeep, I think Delirious could have gotten away for it. But like a Scooby-Doo villain, all came apart. Apartment someone used poked about it. Anyways, bike the withdrawing punch retreat is a really nasty turn here against Delirious in the early game. RedxWings is, I'm sure, already enjoying himself. Bike grabbing points here in the east, while heavily damaged, hoping the jeep doesn't come up there. So there's a good chance RedxWings should also send the bike up there. Punch being ready, 250 have to go on the way, hit Delirious at Deutschland. How will Delirious respond to all this though? Got bike here versus the jeep, punch versus the Rab squad here. After rushing forward from the north on the way, Panzer being mauled. Bikes, of course, in need of repairs, but gotta keep that pressure running so far. I mean, obviously, he's not been able to grab that much of this unless the scouts, because most of the finds were just happening here, so he hasn't really had much time to capture points. In a sense either, though. Even then, again, the scouts just allow him to just get some map control in there. Delirious that the situation remains not ideal. Got tech here fast, likely some assault has been planned out here, back conducting himself repairs. Panzer is need reinforcements, and of course the half tech could also do with the light. Is up there. Air supports him with RedxWings as he continues his RedxWings in ways. Back here going straight to defend the fuel again on the spots from the scouts. Panzer rushing in there, not fully enforced, but clearly Delirious cannot afford to wait and sit back. He has to get in there, and he has to get in there faster. I mean, he's barely got any map control right now with his RedxWings, so something needs to be done here to rectify that, and swiftly. Air support center halfway down here for RedxWings. Bikes rushing in there. Half track on the move. Yep, the Panzer being the ultra busy grabbing points here. Want to take the cover, the Germans can't really do a lot with them with the light vehicles, and I think probably realised he could just go instead here for the other points, which is actually I think the smarter move here for Delirious, and that's what he's doing here. He of course conducting self repairs while moving because reasons. Still don't know why they thought that was necessary. Air recons at RedxWings, new air support center, thumbs up. I'm not going to swing in here. Assault could probably happen here for Delirious, calls being MD34, maybe something else. Got armoured support in the end. Unsurprisingly for Delirious, boosts the light vehicles for firepower a bit, then it's just a nice general battle route. Keep rushing back toward here, going straight for Delirious' throat. And Delirious survived the storm. He's floating a fair bit of manpower there, probably caught up to finding right about now to, you know, remember he might want to call in some unity versus RedxWings. This is RedxWings himself. He, of course, has been to cut off the resource. And while he's been doing all of this, he hasn't actually really connected, at least briefly. There you go. Got a little connected, 33 fuel point, and now there's 13. Again, not ideal for Delirious, who finally calls in some assault grenadiers. And also with the RedxWings having gone away from the west, he can push towards the western fuel point. Bike here and the southern fuel point. Really messy situation still for Delirious. And we got the 250-9 there. Adding the auto-cannon. There's the hoping on the armoured cast, the lighter version there, to turn the tide for Deutschland. Certainly represents its better chance of perhaps taking out the Jeep as well with its auto-cannon. Rather putting up the anti-tank grenade here though. And Delirious score a wipe. You'll see Panzerjägers out here. We upgrade those. Let's see the armoured car like this. After interval. Up. Southern point being napped here by the bike.
Son of a bitch!
Still no battle for RedxWings. And there you go, gets too close here and kaboom, but thanks to the combat half-tech's upgrade, it can take more sticky bombs, as you can see there. There you go, got the southern fuel point, grab the northern fuel point here. With the power of the 250-9, it does feel like the Delirious is ground control of the match. RedxWings though is taking up here, not be caught off guard by his opponent. He tacks up, he spirits his, channels his inner at near his spirit animal, and rushes ahead.
The sector's been overrun.
And on 250-9, of course, in heavy repairs. Eastwood, as the war will not actually replace the 222 armoured car entirely, as they are all better off-road performance than the 222. And when they did that, they actually like completely stopped 250 half-track production. Otherwise, then reconnaissance units that relied on them actually get the 250 on a half. Well, mechanized company there for Delirious. Yeah, pressure on the cutoff point here. Suddenly Delirious now holds most of the map here. Thumbs up, nice turnaround. Even has a casualty lead, though, of course, resource-wise, he's a bit behind. So, that is something they definitely need to keep in mind. We got anti-tanks up to the RedxWings on top of the captain. Rushing the assault grenadiers again. I'm guessing you could expect this one to get upgraded to 250-9 or maybe a mortar half-track. And a triple cap as well here. Good lord, Delirious really turned things around there with those 250-9s. Got the one up here in the base fixed up. Even more fun fact is they'd actually eventually make a version of this for the 250 on a half track towards the very end of the war. Looks a bit amusing there for the church in the middle of the half.
Orders have been carried out.
Got the anti-tank gun ready. Grab back the fuel point there. And the bikes are just gobbling up the rest half of the map. And there you go, we do get another auto-cannon conversion there for the 250 half track there. Into the armored car. Finally getting mauled by the 250-9s. Got a shot there from the anti-tank gun on it, forcing it back.
One of our sectors is now in enemy hands.
Deep Barway's still alive here. Impressive work there by RedxWings, honestly. And in the end, RedxWings does commit to heavy weapons. It does seem to go for the left-hand side with 30 cals and the, whatever it's called, their ability, gallant stand. Yeah. Do some healing here and of course some repairs. Apparently, Delirious is providing neither. 30 cal there ready, and of course going up to 50 cal. He gets the munitions, obviously.
Recon run by request.
Wherever it comes there, RedxWings. German forces advancing swiftly again. Here, getting a lot more fuel than RedxWings by a significant margin. 8 versus 33. 15 per minute. Definitely means Delirious is getting a bit of lead, and this might be soon overtaking RedxWings than total fuel income. 8 on the way there, so even more armoured cars of Delirious, just bigger ones with all wheels and not half-track ones.
Enemy in control of all victory points.
Jesus H. Christ!
Run rushing, getting absolutely help very far there. And the assault grenadiers and the armoured car. As the Arca is almost ready here for Delirious. And the 5th caliber getting suppressed. Let's Blackness Rifleman after almost done grenade down the assault guns and wipes them. Delirious not paying attention there. So there's a stinging blow there as his assault guns get turned into part of the pavement. East side here, bike versus the scouts here. They've got continuing to counter that already. Veteran 2 thumbs up. Nothing out of RedxWings available wise otherwise. There you go, 259 starting a few shots. And there you go, by absolutely kaputted there by Delirious. Not just the entertaining shot, but a sticky bomb for good mesh. But now, do you get the entertaining again? Well, armored cars racing in here. Wiped here, which certainly would be painful. We also got the Jeep here getting caught up in the heavy fire of the armored cars. And can Delirious finally finish off RedxWings' armor? His Jeep got the anti-tank gun. Jeep, the once more escapes. Trying to use the 259 to hold all the anti-tank guns. That's exactly what he's doing here. Daring heist here by Delirious right outside his opponent's base of the pathing. Trying to hitch up the anti-tank gun is very much not working out there, unfortunately. You can see that Delirious is clearly not entirely happy with that, and who can blame him? Driving in circles around the anti-tank, just trying to, start towing it. Arclight there, though, definitely I think was more his own mistake, unless the pathing completely went sideways there. Massive blows. What's the path? Who knows? Can at times still have some weird ideas that cost you units.
I'm hit bad.
Yeah, towing is just still not working out.
Enemy contact.
Territory point is no longer under our control.
Grabbing the point there. So yeah, massive blow to Delirious, lost just 259 and the Arc Guard. That really gives RedxWings, I think, a lot of room to catch up with, despite, all this good map control there from Delirious. Delirious desperately now trying to turn the tide in one way, skipping right ahead another tier, straight into the Panzermate Commander, looking to lightly rush into Panda 3s. One thing, of course, they could have done while having plenty of map control, at least the Pioneers, was lay down some mines. Bit of notice, I think, that Delirious, obviously, a lot going on, but still, if you're ahead on map control, a great thing you can do is just lay down mines. This will typically make it much harder for the opponent to make a comeback. So, bit of a note there.
Frontline team weapons will be bolstered to maintain pressure.
Bolstered weapons there for RedxWings. Interesting to see the Actin tends to go for the 3-inch gun or the Pershing here. This is RedxWings after all, so 3-inch guns are very much a possibility.
We're losing a fuel point.
Hunters moving forward, so they got veteran squatters like there is, and the MD-34 there. Thumbs up.
My team's getting ripped up. Point captured. Boy,
Taking through there the American anti-tank crew
We
there.
have anti-tank crews reporting in.
Another one ready.
we gotta fall back.
And there we go, gun crew downed. No mercy here from Delirious.
Enemy movement near a victory
He's got
point.
salvages, so 30 cal they're catching, cuts in the center. No 50 cal upgrade that you get for RedxWings. And there we go. RedxWings making sure to destroy the tank, and so Delirious can't go for them.
Taking fire. We're in contact with an armored car. He's gone. Leave him.
Scouts here getting absolutely perforated. We got 170 500. I mean, Delirious has a massive victory on RedxWings, so despite everything else, I mean, he still definitely has some advantage of RedxWings also casualty-wise, so despite these massive losses he just suffered,
Enemy forces are converging on a
I
fuel
mean, he
point.
still holds a lot of the cards here.
Territory sector claimed by the enemy.
So RedxWings still has some pretty serious climbing to do to get out of this. Another captain for RedxWings.
Commander, we've lost a
Loading a
sector.
fair bit of manpower, but not doing too much with it. Perhaps he's planning to take up himself. We'll have to see. Perhaps he's dreaming of 3-inch guns.
Recon run by request.
Comes this rough squad here. Air reconnaissance, doing his best to keep track of what the is up to. Thumbs up there. And there you go. Panda 3 for Delirious and Deutschland.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
Get ready to kick some ass, boys.
Seizing up there.
The captain has been assigned to you.
Get down! Get down!
Nope. First captain out. Almost got the 250-9 there. It is taking a lot of punishment, a lot of damage, but it cannot survive that much in the end after all. And pop goes that weasel. Eat there, the meanwhile escapes, self-repairing again while on the move.
Grenade! Move!
Panzerfeder, Panzerkampfwagen 3 Ausführung LW ready for Delirious and Deutschland. The Armored Fist of das Vaterland is here.
MG, wait for you.
Why?
Tank depot there for RedxWings, moving on to towards his own medium tanks. Got dive bombs for Delirious besides the Panzer Storm. Of course, can salvage his armored half-track car there. Back over there for Delirious. Ambulance for Deutschland. Bikes in the Panzer fleet pretty routed here. RedxWings taking no chances with enemy Panzers under those circumstances, which I think is very wise. 30 cal still not being upgraded, guess it doesn't really care, we've forgotten about it.
We're being picked apart!
The enemy has
Another
taken territory from
anti-tank gun there for RedxWings.
us. A victory point is under enemy control now.
Sounds look just a bit like he might be aiming for the Pershing after all, but we'll never see this as RedxWings after all. Having some points here and there.
Grasshopper recon on station.
Go, air reconnaissance.
Anti-tank team on the field.
Another anti-tank team, there we go. Panzer moves ahead again on its own, unsupported, unreconnoitered. Definitely a bit risky here in the phase of RedxWings. Pushing up the flanks though. Good point for RedxWings to the cutoff point, and we got the 18 they scoring great hit here, and of course with the 5th guide has a higher rate of fire, so you can quickly do more damage than the Panzer 3. Certainly posing some problems there for Delirious. So though making a push forward, but there you go, anti-tank large corps coming in. Their first shot though misses, gives away the position, and we can see he's still trying to get at the point. Another miss! That would have been, I think, frustrating to many players, and the bike escapes due to the anti-tank gunner's questionable marksmanship. More Panzer Grenadiers now for Delirious. Interesting choice here, more infantry, though not assault grenadiers.
Order completed.
So RedxWings, we got 5, almost 6 command points here. Tank depot at the ready. RedxWings going to take a bit of a while though to get on any tanks. Swift advance course 12 points, and there you go. You got 150 cal yet for RedxWings, so that's a new machine gun rather than the one he already has on the field for a while. They're interesting. Multi Panther Drive Scope got 50 cal, the putting covering fire, Panzer Pina Russian Wall trying to get maybe 50 cal fire, and anti-tanks was upgraded as well there. In this here we got deep spotted, quickly rider going for the flank here. Got Delirious here, spotting a potential gap in RedxWings' lines. He goes for it. We've got the 5th cal turning around here without much follow-up here from other forces. It becomes much as RedxWings respond to this as Delirious' attack ultimately sputters out here already, lacking, I think, greater coordination. Trooping suppressed here. Delirious starting to flounder a bit more again. Not far away from saying another Panzer 3. First one is once more need repairs here. We got this 50 cal still being a absolute nuisance. Certainly where mortar have to would be a nice investment here for Delirious RedxWings. Panzer 3's back behind ambulance to take them through here. No mercy there from RedxWings and Spartaland. Panzer was the scouts. 6 command points now for RedxWings floating, still nothing there happening. Again, starting to feel just a bit more like a Pershing heavy tank. Move here.
Heading back to base.
Shall see.
Stay low!
And again, this is RedxWings, we could still easily go for a 3-inch gun here.
our victory point.
Depends where they move, but it's also fairly damaged still, and of course his opponents does have those anti-tanks moving about there with their 5th guy.
They have taken our victory point.
So I do feel like Delirious is definitely risking a bit much for that Pentakill in the current conditions.
Contact!
Of course, if you get absolutely pressure, you can like cross it in like without full repairing it, but you have to keep those risks in mind, or you're going to quickly find yourself short of Panzer. RedxWings with an M4A1 Sherman. Stukaso first for Delirious, of course, another way to try and deal with all the enemy anti-tank guns and other support weapons. Also got the other 5th gun upgrade here from the
A
RedxWings.
fuel point is being seized by the enemy.
So we'll have to see, of course, that Stukaso works out. I mean, obviously it can
Sector
work
gone.
out.
We must take it back.
Could also potentially
Get a
whiff a
clear
bit.
field of fire.
Sherman almost done it for RedxWings.
Sherman tank, finished and ready.
Go M4A1 Sherman ready.
Engineers on the field.
Armoured workhorse of democracy. Rifles, Panzer, Senate tank moving about here, fully repaired this time around. Ready for looks like a main push up here, and of course, crucially, I mean, Delirious doesn't have a lot of anti-tank assets. It's got a pair of anti-tank rifles and a penalty. That's about it. Compare range with 2, like, you know,
Been told where we're needed.
bolstered anti-tank gun, which definitely means there's a bit of an advantage there for weapons and, you know, armored engagements,
Commander,
dealing with
we've
tanks
lost
in
the sector.
general. Stukas was flying away there.
Territory point is no longer under our control. We've lost a weapon crew.
Got a 50 caliber. That's not bad there for Delirious at all. Rifles to go out the Panzers and the Panzer 3 here. Smooth sailing here for the Germans, but if they get their hands on that 50 cal, that could pose some problems of weapons. And his ace jeep that takes straight from the Panzer 3 and lives to tail the tail. And we got a dive bomb on the 50 cal here. Delirious going in hard here, though. Things should try more for the anti-tank guns on the 50 cal there. Truth
Now
be
under
told,
enemy control.
so if he's not trying to capture that one, grab it. South side, though, he's taking advantage of the cares up north here to try and get points. And there you go. Not taking the 5th cal allows weapons to get it back. Should at least try to nab it or destroy it.
Lost our front
I
line
really think you should,
engineers.
you know, bother with a more high-priority target with the stupid dive bomb. This point is clearly.
They pushed us off a sector.
Anyways, engines are withdrawing here. Panzers swarming at the Sherman. They've got a damaged engine already.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
Engineers for RedxWings. Ready before that.
A victory point has fallen into enemy control.
8.5 command points here for RedxWings. Again, looking a bit more like a Pershing now.
Deploying engineers now.
And the engineers ready to support the Sherman tank. Get it fixed up.
Assault half-tracks will lead our boys to the front.
Lam Panzer 3 here for Delirious. Obviously, I think you're not going to be of too great of usage at the moment. Go there, escapes. Looks like it's bugged up a bit there. At least briefly. The audio, that is.
Location captured. We're ready.
Obviously, what Delirious goes for next. What will RedxWings' next move be? At this point, I mean, he could, like, you know, go for the 3-inch gun, but the fact we're still seeing him for command points at this stage feels like he is heavily now just decided on the Pershing. And again, it's RedxWings, he could still change his mind. He could still, like, you know, have
Sector's been overrun.
moments
It's theirs
where
now.
he just switches up his opinion, just goes with the 3-inch gun anyways, but if you go with the more regular signs, they are very much pointing at a Pershing. Tank on the way for RedxWings. At which point Delirious is only going to be in trouble. He's going for the 556 with full help with his air support and armor. So, not a bad pick, all things considered here versus RedxWings.
Commander, we have a large amount of command points available.
Cultural set up despite just watching the gunner and his assistant loader getting blown to bits. Guess you're the gunner now, Bob. No, you can be the gunner, Jim. No, you be the gunner, Bob. Back for the Stillman's on Jeep there. About to have to withdraw their thing. And finally, 25 minutes of the game after suffering an incredible amount of abuse It finally goes down. What a jeep, ladies and gentlemen. What a jeep. There you go. Flak 36 has arrived here for Delirious and Deutschland. It's 88 on the gun.
Grasshopper reporting in. The munitions point is being attacked.
There you go. Good shot there from the flank on the Sherman.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory
And
point.
mortars of RedxWings. Good old mortar tubes.
Bingo fuel in. Heading back to base.
95 is 3 and a 5. I mean, Delirious still has a great leader of RedxWings, but RedxWings has been doing these a fair amount of work there. Somewhat closing the gap, and ensuring doesn't beat up too much in victory points either, so thumbs up there.
They've captured a victory point.
Delirious once more putting in some fierce fighting here to turn the tide around once more in the name of Deutschland. And like to close out this match before things drag on too much. Because if RedxWings does get out that Pershing, all signs are, Delirious is going to be in a tough spot, though not impossibly tough.
Enemy movement
6.
near a victory point.
Sparrows here kind of going off randomly. Lucky.
The victory point is under enemy control now.
Mike's Panthers the Rob squad.
It's done, Commander. Taking round. Enemy CP in sight.
Up to Flank 36 again. We've got 93 and 2. Copies 1 switching against RedxWings. We've got another dive bomb here again. I feel like the setup of it is a bit awkward there. I mean, it's clearly just there to force away the opponent, but it feels like a bit like you should be aiming a bit bigger than that personally. Like direct aim, like trying to get some support weapons cleared up with it, rather than just getting to walk away. That might just be more than quick to come and grab Teague with the RedxWings. Back 46 there. Zombies are sitting up inside of the truck there.
Recon away notice. Grasshopper recon on station.
83 versus
We're
300.
tracking them on 300 points. Sector lost. No
Fresh air
contact.
reconnaissance, so good.
Bingo fuel in. Heading back to base. Act.
Brief moment of quiet here in the match.
Jesus H.
That is quickly broken here as American and German troops clash with each other
They
here
have taken our victory point.
on the northern end river. Great shot there from the Sherman bike, almost taken up, but it lives to see another day. It survives the impact somehow, despite being pretty small and flimsy. It just takes that 75mm shell. Another strip of barrage for this one, it landed a bit better here for Delirious. Once more volley that isn't really doing too much there for Delirious, when I think he really just wants to start dealing damage to his opponent, as RedxWings is now getting very close to the Pershing. And he has the fuel, needs a bit more manpower, and obviously perhaps one more command point, 10 or 11. I think it's 10. Get to picture names. The command tank there for Delirious not that many tanks to command, but there's something that
We have 75 points remaining.
as that Sherman continues to rampage through the Germans. And there you go, we do get a command tank out here for Delirious to command his one tank. Talk about efficiency there. As RedxWings once more successfully strikes the cutoff point and severs Delirious fuel income.
Waiting on your word.
Needs are being chucked about there. Well, the enemy. 67 to 91. There goes Sherman rolling forward. Got the flag for the 6 quickly deployed here. Or not. Those of course being more than 3, not. The Southie victory point now. Got 67 to 84. Troops barrels going off, though doing some damage, but ultimately failing to fully follow through on it and to take out the machine gun crew.
Lost the territory sector.
Germans are moving there, got flag face squads to break into the sidearm of the Sherman, standing right through it. Actual Sherman taking a shot through the sidearm from a flak 56 probably would not be operating anymore unless it got exceptionally lucky. I think most scenarios would see that thing either just straight up explode or burst into flames.
Territory sector claimed by the enemy. Defend our victory point. We're losing it. Bingo fuel in.
Hunting straight for the center, got 67 to 66.
Victory point now under enemy
Fire.
control.
Turn fire!
Right from capture marching forwards.
Heavy M26 Pershing tanks are available to run.
There you
the
go,
enemy
RedxWings
through.
does in fact go for Pershing in the end. I mean, the signs were larger there, but you never know with RedxWings. So one of RedxWings advantages you will. But there you go, stupid barrel shot again here. One's going to get lucky, but we keep seeing here Delirious' rockets just kind of miss the mark for the most part. Obviously, take out the water crew there, I guess is nice for him. And RedxWings can soonish call in the Pershing. He just needs a bit more manpower and he's good to go.
Wilco. Reinforce as required, Commander.
14 reinforcements to get it as fast as possible. Smart velocity suffered. Thumbs up there.
Setting the tripod!
Impressive miss there, but there you go. Second shot though hits the bike, knocking out here Delirious' remaining motorbike. There you go. RedxWings can call in the M26 Pershing and does so, no hesitation. Just pure Pershing here from RedxWings.
Recon away notice.
67, that's 264. The struggle this RedxWings continues. Is he planning armoured assaults, maybe? Planning for a bigger tank himself, also far no signs of it. At this point, I think trying to go for a target tank might be a bit risky. I think going for double stoops might be a bit more of a worthwhile investment for Delirious under current circumstances, but we'll have to see what later.
Bingo fuel in. Heading back to
It's
base.
exploding, causing some grief.
Patched up. Repairs complete.
Then go flanking the Germans in the east. Now that Pentry Blues, and we got the dive bomb there from Delirious.
B-47.
Gets the 5th kill though. The Panthers do get some pistol. He can nap the 5th kill train against his opponent. Another Panther Thief Delirious, so no armor reserves anytime soon. He has the gut. RedxWings Sherman swinging in. Up north here, Pershing punching through here. Oh, Delirious, I imagine, not ready for this development. This is Black 36, they might get grabbed by elsewhere.
Fallen into enemy control.
Nice flank here by RedxWings, completely blinding Delirious, catching his Black 36 and bad spot there. Got airstrike called in, I think, on it. Yes, it's a dive bomb here. Delirious, though, clearly not expecting, anticipating it to focus just the Pershing itself. And there you go. The crew, though, survives mostly. It's just Friedrich and Heinz who go down, but the rest of the crew does survive it. Is quite the miracle there for Delirious.
Infantry contacts! Check for Panzerfausts!
67 to 241.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
Like tank crew called Panzerfaust. That said, I imagine the American troops also make use of the Panzerfaust to get their hands on. I mean, I know the Soviets captured quite a few of them. Maybe they're preparing for them. Yeah, they obviously were concerned about Panzerfaust as well. They probably didn't make use of them when they captured them.
They have taken our victory point.
That's what the wiped out is losing sight here and dropping the machine gun. Great if RedxWings. That's ideally for Delirious. Panther Thieves also in trouble here with the anti-tank gun. We'll start one, but fell a bit bit short. There's 67 233 Pershing on the move. The Panzerfaust definitely made an impact on American tankers to the point they still have some getting nightmares for decades afterwards. Like, you know, after watching some of the comrades and other tanks that have blown up by Panzerfaust.
SOP, boys. Straight that target.
It was quite the weapon. And it's only one thing that CoH just really does not like, you know, protect. Just to 33. 54 233 here. RedxWings may need to do something about the situation soon. Too hard to see. But turn up, we can deal with the victory points. His monsters have got the we've got most barrel unleashed in. We've got the flag 600 back here. There we go. Up north here, Brasco flanking in here. Pershing awaiting repairs on this game, and we got a Hellcat there for RedxWings now. Bringing in the tank destroyers as the opponent does have a few tanks. Two Panda Fees and a command tank.
Are converging on a fuel point.
53 versus 233. Mega running for the Southern Victory Point does appear like we have rough going to do just that. Hellcat, 2/3 really done here for RedxWings and
defend our victory point. We're
Democracy.
Skies are clear. Ready for orders.
Mortar fire.
A fuel point is being seized by the enemy. Hellcat has been.
There we go. Hellcat out.
We have only 50 points left. Up, ready to make another run.
Panzer's lining up. Almost had the Panzer escort there. We got the Hellcat being supported. Meanwhile, German almost being south, planning an assault here, able to defend the victory point. We'll have to see. 38, 37 is 233. I mean, RedxWings definitely need to get something done about this victory point soon. Ralph one troubles the Panda Beast diving back up the command to me. Could see wiping RedxWings. One wipe secured. Might use his signals. The 5th cal is definitely also the danger zone here. German Panzerwaffe on the loose in the south side. 5th cal down as well here. Another slam here against Democracy. Could destroy the 5th cal, but looks like Delirious decides not to do that. Perhaps not feeling like he has the time. Meanwhile, RedxWings swinging some of the armor southwards here. 37 233 here. Stuttgart's barrage off. Mortar troop expires there. Direct attack from the Stuttgart's there. And there you go, damage engine on the Pershing. Smashing blow here, courtesy of the German army. Unless they can follow up and destroy it, it may not matter too much. At least follow up and grab some victory points. We got another Sherman of the RedxWings. We got all the points on the neutral or American, none German. I think Delirious may want to pick up the pace a bit here as well. Both sides have can afford to pick up the pace a bit. For various reasons. Something M26 Pershing heavy tank. For that southeastern victory point. He's up north. We got this from the armor assault here, catching the Hellcat there. Could maybe go for it. Second Sherman. Almost done there for RedxWings.
Grasshopper high altitude recon. Wait on your word.
And defeat the Browse Squad routed.
The enemy have taken territory from us.
So the Southeast Punch takes control with the captain. 36 versus 207. 35.
Research underway, Commander.
53. And we got upgun shums on the way there.
6mm main guns.
Upgun shums.
The munitions point is being attacked. My request.
Number 27. Clock is ticking. Straight from the Germans that get blasted Hellcat down, getting more aggressively, Stubbs faster to the center. Trying RedxWings, I think, to get out of the way of such and this is a bit straight. Ooh, directly on the Sherman. There you go, Hellcat down to the base here. The ambulance panicking. The Red Force following his traditional American instincts, just hunted down. Without even second thought. Oh, it gets away there. Wow. Anyways, handle these goes great here on the Hellcat there. I'll be able to finish off the Hellcat. 29, 199. Pershing, they're moving in here. Hellcat down almost at the penalty now, showing the upgun, they're going for the fantasy. Big armor push here, flak 46 up, but might not be enough because it dive bomb, something called against it. No, backs off here. Offseeing the flak 46, Pershing takes Rected here. Enter tank and 50 out, move forward, 29 to 92, and there goes Stukas with barrage, raining down death from above. Everything explodes. Engineers gone. 50 caliber crew there, having to run back just for Bob as everyone else is just part of the landscape now. Engineers on the way for RedxWings, having a lot of armor, need repairs here versus Delirious. Definitely also need repairs, but he does have more troops.
Commander,
29 is on 84. Trying to go here for a triple cap on his opponent to bleed him out swiftly and efficient.
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Send the falling into German forces. Shot there.
A victory point is under enemy control now.
29 is on 77.
High altitude recon, ready for mission.
Smoke deployed to cover the withdrawal here for Pershing. Thumbs up. 29 is on 72. East session.
Grasshopper recon on station.
See. Does have his vehicles upgraded to capture points.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point. Bingo fuel in. Heading back to base.
Last spot been for RedxWings though.
Victory point now under enemy control.
Continue gunfire there.
Deploying engineers now.
There go more units for access repairs. Definitely a very wise addition there. Not just a fair amount of armor, but certainly also Pershing, which will require more units to repair like Stuck into us again here. And we could see a jump cut against RedxWings for 2 quick across the match here. He will need to get moving fast. Cannot afford to wait about anymore.
They've captured a victory point.
This could very quickly become GG there if RedxWings does not stabilize swiftly enough. 19. 17. 15.
Commander,
13.
the enemy holds no victory point.
11. 9.
Must be reinforcements. We're down to 10 points.
7. Yeah, it's looking a big game over here now. 5 points left. Need to render another point neutral fast, but he can't see this is very much over. For RedxWings, GG, game over. Despite some really rubbish times for Delirious. In the end, things fell a bit apart there for RedxWings towards late game, and Delirious was able to, just pull through there through sheer tenacity and German steel. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed the match. I've learned something from it. This is Imperial. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye, everyone.